Well, we are following developing news from City Hall in what was supposed to be the second and final reading of the operating and capital budget for the city of Corpus Christi.
Now, today's meeting took a dramatic turn when leaders voted down the 24-25 fiscal year capital budget, which was supposed to go into effect October 1st. So how much money are we talking about, and what kind of impact will it have?
Our Bill Churchwell has been following the story and joins us now with the very latest. Bill?
Quite the day at City Hall today. The operating budget barely passed, but what we are talking about is the capital improvement budget for the new fiscal year. It was set at just over $1 billion and would pay for future projects in departments such as water, parks, even $27 million dedicated for street projects. But now that's all in limbo.
Based on the charter, it says if council fails to approve a budget based on the charter, then the current year budget prevails or stays in its place. So if we look at just one of the line items in the CIP.
So what's the difference between the two? How much money are we talking about?
We're talking $300 million.
There you go. Well, the capital budget failed in a 5-4 vote. You can see who voted for and against right there. Peter Zanoni telling council that the charter requires the capital budget to be passed before the fiscal year starts. If not, the current budget remains. Basically going from $1 billion to $700 million. It's a lot less money and cuts would have to be made. City Manager Peter Zanoni says by not approving the capital budget, the council will lose one of the biggest things they have the authority to do, and that's create a city spending plan.
You're saying I don't want to do it. I'm just going to have the manager do it, and he's going to base it on last year's spending plan.
And we're going to delegate it to the city manager.
Yeah, but your number one authority is just that, to set the budget for the fiscal year, appropriate money, and award contracts. So you 9 members are saying, meh, we don't feel like doing it.
Again, this would affect any future projects like roads, and even desal was mentioned. This does not impact the operating budget or projects that have already been approved. The city manager has now been tasked to come back at next week's meeting to amend the budget and come back with any recommendations. Back to you.